Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I wanted to show you up close the AJ kit. I haven't showed it yet, and I'm not sure if Melina has or not, but I wanted to show this because I want to get started on a journal. Okay, one of the requests from you guys was a journal made with no digitals because she said that she didn't have a printer and she didn't have a way to print digitals, so she wanted to see a journal with no digitals. Well, I did the last AJ journal, and I used the AJ papers that came. I did use some digitals just to put pockets and things on like that, I think. But mainly the pages and all of that was made with no digitals. But I'm going to use these papers to make another journal for the AJ kit, and these are scrapbook papers. Now the papers are not too thick. They are probably, the way I'm feeling of it, it probably is about a 28-pound paper. So that's a good paper to do some folding and be able to make a journal from this. So we're going to make a journal out of the AJ kit this time as well. We're going to make it a little bit different than the last one. The last one was a scallop journal. We're going to make this one, I think, into a hardcover with maybe a soft spine. Not too sure. Or maybe a hard spine and a soft cover. And then we're going to make it a stacked pages journal. If you've ever seen one of those, that's what we're going to do. But we have some AJ kits left. I'm looking at a few over there on the desk right now. So if you want one of these, you need to grab it in a hurry. There's tons of things in here for you to use. And like I said, I will be showing you step by step how to do the journal for this by using a little bit newer process, a little bit different than what we've done before, but it's very, very easy. So here are some of the papers. Look at that. This has a little foiling in it, but it's not a raised foiling, so it's still going to be very easy to fold. There's that one. Isn't that pretty? I don't know what we'll call this journal, but I'm thinking something vintage because all of this looks so vintage. Now this has foiling, as you can see in the writing, but isn't that pretty? That'll make such a pretty journal card. And then that side kind of makes my eyes go wacky. But anyway. And then there are these. These you could cut out and use these for little journal cards. Those would be pretty. There is that side. I love how it's distressed. You get a ton of these. I think there's 12 sheets of the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Look at that. Oh, look at that side. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And then this one. So pretty. Okay. And then this. Look at those little bees on that. Isn't that pretty? That side. And this one. That's like one of my favorites right there. That side. And then here again on this one. And I'll tell you this, each person may not have the exact papers that I do. We took big scrapbook paper pads and we tore out the pages and we put 12 different, we tried to do 12 different pages or at least 10 different pages in each one. You may get two, like I've got two of these, but you may not get the same pages that I do, but everybody got a good supply and a good combination of pages. These you could cut out and use just for tags and journaling cards. There. And then this one is again. And there's one. That's cute. I like that. And the back of that. And this is pretty too. So you will have some of these papers from the same collection. May not be the exact ones, but they will be some of these, and they're going to be very, very pretty. Okay, I am back. Maybe I'll get to finish this video now. Sorry about that. I had Brandon coming up, getting a small one-room air conditioner thing that just sits in your floor that we had. He's going to use that in the RV. So I had to go dig that out of storage for him, and now I'm out of breath. All right, include from all of those papers, you also get 2 sheets of my favorite cardstock. This is the Basil cardstock, and this is in the craft color. Then you get some extra little pages that you can use these for backing on your tags and journaling cards and things like that. There's 2 sheets here. This is the dot grid paper. This is the writing paper that I sometimes use. And then this, of course, is my favorite drawing paper that I use. And you get quite a few of these, I think. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So you get some of that. And that, like I said, you can use that for the backing on your journaling cards, or you can use this for pages. Either one. I'll probably use mine for a little bit of both. Then you get some vintage book page. This is from an old, I think this was an old Reader's Digest, I believe. You get some book pages, and I only got 2. I don't know how many you'll get. And then you get some vintage book page, and this is out of the small little book, and this is those little advertisements. You get some vintage advertisements. And the back, I love the backs of these because that can be good to journal on if you wanted to stick some of these down in pockets or things, or you can make a tag out of it. You get some of those. You get some of our bags, and these are the little brown paper bags that I absolutely love to put in my journals, and they'll fold over like that if you want to. Stitch that in your journal, and then you've got 2 pockets. You could slit this open and have a pocket here and a pocket here. So those are good to put inside your journals. Then you get a pack of ephemera, and this is the M-I-E-L, Mill? I don't know how to pronounce that, but anyway, I know you'll tell me. Ephemera, and it's got lots of goodies in it. So you get a full pack of that. It's got 28 pieces in it. So that'll be good. Then you get a full pack of the Tim Holtz mini file folders. Somebody the other day sent me a message, and I never could go back and find it, but they asked me what size these were when folded. Well, there's 2 different sizes in here, I do believe. This one is the larger one, and it is 6.5, and it's by 4.5. So 6.5 by 4.5. And these are nice journal, nice file folders. I say journal cards. They're file folders, Edith. So you get 4 of the larger ones. They're made out of a good heavyweight cardstock. And then the small ones are, let's see, they're 3.5 by 5.5. So you get 4 of the smaller ones, and these are, and you could cover these or use them just as is. Wouldn't matter at all. And you've got lots of writing space. And I love this one that looks like that old, first grader pad that has the little lines on it. So you get a pack of those. Then you get some film strip. This is the Tim Holtz film strip, and you get a yard, I think it is, of the film strip. Look at that. This will be so cute. Cut either in little pieces and put down, or just, make a tag, and then let's just say this is my tag, and then put a little hole here at the top, and put a eyelet in there and attach that to it, that little piece. Wouldn't that be cute, hanging down there? Almost use it like a little charm, so that'll be good. Use that. You get some pearl trim. This is flat back white pearl trim, and I'm not sure mine is. Now, just because mine's this size, yours may be bigger. I don't know. Mine is, looks like 15.5 inches. And then you get a yard of your wax thread, and this is black wax thread. That's to stitch your signatures in if you choose to make a journal. All right. You also get a big needle, of course. We always give you the needle. To give you everything that you need to make your journal. You get some washi tape. Now, I don't think everybody got the same washi because we buy it in big bundles and then we just split it up. This one, I got the little thin one, which is fine, but it's a really cute washi. I think these also were some of the Tim Holtz washis, I believe. I'm not sure. And then you get a distress ink, and I don't know if everybody got the same color distress ink or not. I don't put these together. Melina and Brandon and Bethany and Aaron do, or AJ. Mine is frayed burlap, and then you get a little finger dauber. Dop it in there, and you can use your finger dauber to put that on. There's your needle, and then you get a little pin. This is like a little, I don't know, like a little metal pin. Mine just says WM Nefresco, I guess. I don't know, but that can just be glued down on a page or a journal card or whatever. So those were just some extras that we wanted to put in there for you guys. Then you get one of the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous, and this is the layering stencil. This one is called Wildflower, I do believe. Yes, it's called Wildflower. I love, love, love this one. I've had this one in my stash for a while. Love using it. I will probably sell mine out of my kit because I already have this, and I don't want to open this up and use it when I already have one, so I'd rather somebody else be able to get use out of it. But you get one of these, and this is fantastic. All right, so that is the AJ kit for June. This is his birthday month. His birthday is the 20th of this month, which is just 4 days away, maybe. And he's going to be gone. This is the first year that I'm not going to be able to see him on his birthday since he's been in this world. And Nana's not too happy about it. Normally, even if they go on vacation or take him somewhere on his birthday, we like to surprise him and show up there and surprise him on his birthday and give him his gift and all that. This year, we weren't able to do that since everything's going on. So he will be away from Nene, but I will be talking with him on FaceTime. Don't worry, I will be FaceTiming him. But I just wanted to let you guys see the kit and see what all is in it. It's jam-packed full. This is going to be everything that I need and more to make my journal. And like I said, this is going to be a different style journal, so make sure that you tune in for it. And then you're going to have some leftovers. You know, you'll have leftover this. You'll have, these are for your stash. We always put in stash builders for you. This is stash builder. This, the pen, the needle you can use over and over. This you can use over and over. Lots of die cuts and things you can just continually use. So make sure that you go over to the link that I'm going to leave directly below and grab your AJ kit. He would be so excited. Every time we ship out an AJ kit, he just goes, cha-ching, Nene, because this money that we get from these kits, we don't get a dime of it. I don't. My husband don't. We don't get any of it. We give this money to Aaron to help, and his mom and dad, of course, in his account, to help further his education, his medicines that he needs, and, you know, all of his items that he has to have in order to keep going with his education and his learning. And, you know, he still does speech and different things like that because of his disabilities. So this money goes directly to him. You'll also get your AJ letter. I don't have mine right here. I've already put mine in my drawer. But you'll get your AJ letter with it, and you can read up just a little bit on what his life is all about and what's going on with him. All right, guys, thank you so much for all of you that have already purchased the AJ kits. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who are members of the AJ Club, Kit Club. We appreciate that. If you would like to be a member of the AJ Club and ensure that you get a kit each quarter, these are only quarterly kits, then I will leave that link below too, and you can click on that and go over and sign up if you'd like. If you sign up between now and the end of the month, you'll go ahead and get this kit for your first kit, and then you'll get, of course, the next kit will be the September kit, and then we have a December kit. So make sure that you check those links out. We would really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.